Welcome, everyone, to another half-ass beer review. My name is Josh, and tonight it's Friday. That means we're having a Christmas edition Friday night beer fight. That's right, 2 beers enter, 1 beer leaves in this Thunderdome of beer drinking. Our first contestant to my right, Christmas Pickle from Urban Artifact Brewing, Waunakee, Wisconsin. 4.3% ABV, and this can art looks just like a Christmas display that my grandma put on her end table. A white piece of cloth, a church, some reindeer, some trees. It was oddly familiar looking when I saw it. I picked it up and looked and saw that it was a pickle goza. Say no more. You had me right there. I picked it up and bought it. Probably should have bought the whole 6-pack, but alas, I don't drink enough of the same thing to buy the whole 6-pack. If this is really good, I'll go back. I love pickles. I didn't know if you know that. I love pickles more than I love pineapple. And on my left, I think it's a new brewery that is available in Michigan. Hopwell Brewing Company's You Filthy Animal Holiday Sour. They are from Chicago, Illinois. Inspired by our favorite mulled holiday drinks, You Filthy Animal is a sour red ale brewed with spices, black currant, and plums. Festive and fruity with a tart, warming finish. Keep the change, you filthy animals. Shout out Kevin McAllister for always being left home alone. There is a new Home Alone on Disney Plus. I have not watched it yet. My stepson loves it. This is 8.4% ABV. Am I reading that right? 6 or 8? It's probably a 6. I hope it's not an 8. Oh, do I need bifocals? Is that reading glasses? I don't know. Dill pickles first. It's on the right. Making a little spill here. I'm really excited about this dill pickle one. Ooh. Whoa. There is some beer fiber floating around in this glass. I wonder if it's pickle. You know, you got that typical goza look. Eggshell white head on it. Man, it smells like a jar of pickles. It smells like a jar of pickles. Wow, okay, yeah. It has that goza smell to it as well. I'm not sure what... I'm sure it's the malts and stuff that they use in the fermentation process that give it that smell, along with a jar of pickles. Yeah, so right now we're going to try this beer. I'm pretty excited. As always, on Half-Ass Beer Review, little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. Odd. All right. So, as much as I love pickles, I feel like a pickle goza could go horribly wrong if it did. But this doesn't. The first thing I get when I drink it is dill pickle, almost like you're drinking pickle juice out of the jar, and then comes like that goza beer drink. It's very light. It's very crisp, and it is refreshing. My only gripe with it is it almost feels like two different things. It feels like there's two parts to it, and they don't mesh well together. Let me take another drink, and I'll explain more. Well, man, maybe they do. They might. I'm going to take another drink. Oh, man, you know, they are meshing pretty well together. The first drink that I took, it seemed like it was pickle stops, goza picks up, and goza finishes. But the more I'm drinking it, the more I realize it's that pickle is lasting into that goza flavor, and it just ends really clean. And it kind of makes you want to keep drinking it. This is a very intriguing beer. I don't think I say that much about beers, do I? Yeah, I mean, the nostalgia of drinking juice right out of the pickle jar is very high in this one. This is very enjoyable. This is a really good beer. The more I drink it, the more I'm just like falling in love with it. Wow. Okay. Yeah, and it's got a nice sour like finish to it. Like it's wow. This is a really good beer. I know Urban Artifact specializes in like sour beers. They do a lot of them. And this one is top notch, top tier. I like the can art. I like the way it looks. I like the way it tastes. Hopwell has some pretty big competition to go against, but you never know. This is my first run-in with Hopwell too, and it is pouring like I think a beer would pour, with plum. I am gonna tell you, looks like a bag of blood. Really dark, like purplish looking head. You can really smell those spices. It smells like Christmas. It smells like a candle. No, it doesn't smell like a candle, but it's giving off like a holiday smell to it. I was going to compare it to like a Yankee Candle holiday scent, but it doesn't smell like a candle. That smell is just giving off that vibe of Christmas. Not sure what it is. It's not really piney. I really can't pinpoint it. It's probably a lot of things that are like in pie. That black currant, spices. I wonder if anything of that has to do with like a nutmeg or something similar to that. Enough talking about this beer. Let's dive into it and see what it has to offer. It looks cool. It smells interesting. But let's try it. As always on Half-Ass Beer Review, little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. Whoa. Okay. It's definitely a sour. The plum is big. The black currant, you can taste a little bit of that in there. And then the spices. This is an okay beer, but I don't think it really stands up to this Christmas pickle. Maybe if I had this first, it'd be I don't think so. This would win either way. But this is an okay beer. It's definitely worth trying. It's delivering on everything that it says. It's got the spice, it's got the plum, it's got the black currant, right? It's just not my favorite flavor. I'm not huge on plums. They're okay. I do like black currant though. And then whatever the spices are that is in there, it's all right. And there's sour to it. It's just nothing like this. This is top tier when it comes to sour. Now, the beer that's going to leave Thunderdome Beer Drinking Edition is going to be Christmas Pickle, Urban Artifact Brewing, Waunakee, Wisconsin. You can't deny that this is an awesome Gose firing on all cylinders. It's sour, it's crisp, it's light, it's so refreshing. There's dill pickle up front. It really moves into that Gose really well. Just an all-around really solid beer. This beer's not bad. This beer is great. Now that's going to do it for this episode of Half-Ass Beer Review Friday Night Beer Fight Christmas Edition. That's a mouthful, isn't it? That's a lot to say. Thank you all for stopping by and checking out two beers with me as I pit them against each other in the Thunderdome of beers. If you're sitting there looking at me thinking, oh, how can I help you out, Josh? It's easy and it's free. You can subscribe to the channel, give these videos thumbs up, and you can share these videos whenever, wherever, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. But until next time, please keep your fridges full and have a great night.